Fifth grade lesson 1.2 is place value of whole numbers. So this is a bit of a review from last year on your place value, but this one, instead of stopping at millions, goes up to the 100 millions and also shows you the relationship of the multiples of each place value. Let's get started. The essential question is, how do you read, write, and represent whole numbers through 100 millions? So last year we went through the millions place, and now we're learning, continuing past into the 100 millions place. Let's unlock the problem. The diameter of the sun is 1 million. Remember, diameter is from the one side through the center and to the other side, is 1,392,000 kilometers. To understand this distance, you need to understand the place value of each digit in 1,392,000. A place value chart contains periods. In numbers, a period is a group of 3 digits that are separated by commas. You can see the commas here. So this section is period and this is period. And that's when you know you need to say the ending place value there. The millions period is left of the thousands period. So this is the millions period. Then you have the thousands period. And then you have the ones period. 1 million is 1,000 and is 1,000 thousands. And is written as 1 million. 1,000 thousands, right? 3 zeros, thousand. Thousand is 1 million. Now let's look at this chart using the 1,392,000. So we're putting the numbers on the chart, 1392000. And this means in the ones place we have 0 ones. So there's 0. And we have in the tens place 0 tens. And in the hundreds place 0 100s. In the thousands period, the ones place of the thousands period, there was the 2, right? 2,000. 2 times 1,000 is 1,000. In the 10,000s place, there's 9 of those 10,000s. 9 times 10,000 is 90,000. In the 100,000s place, there is 3 of the 100,000s. 100,000s. So 300,000s. And in the millions place, the 1 millions place, there's 1 million. 1 times 1 million is 1 million. We would say this as 1 million, where the period ends, that's where we say whether it's million or thousand or what the name of that period is. So we would say 1 million, that period ends there, 392,000, that's where the period ends. And then we wouldn't even say anything here because there's nothing there to say. We would just stop. So it says 1,392,000 and then stop. In expanded form, we have 1 times 1 million, added to 3 times 100,000, added to 9 times 10,000, added to 2 times 1,000, and we don't have to do the add zeros because it won't change it at all. And that's expanded form. All right, so we have, they want us to try doing this number, 582,030, in standard form. And we can use this chart. I'm going to switch to a red. This is 030,285. How would I say it? I'm going to say the number just like I would if that was the only number, 582. It ends in the thousands period, so I'll say 1,000 after I say this number. So I have 582,030 is how I would say that. 582,030. And we have 5 times 100,000, 500,000, 5 times 100,000. 8 times 10,000. 2 times 1,000, they did that for us. 3 times 10, and that's it. I could leave off the 0 times hundreds and 0 times ones. They won't change anything because I'm just adding it all together. And that's how we would expand form. The average distance from Jupiter to the sun is 483,600,000 miles. Write that number that shows this distance in miles. Okay, I'm going to underline that number here in the word form, 483,600,000 miles. Okay, So let's go to a blue color. Hopefully it shows up okay. I have to put 483 before the millions period ends. 483. So I would have 483 million. Then I have 600,000. So a 6 in the 100,000s place. And then they just stopped, right? That means I've got a bunch of zeros the rest of the way. So this number will look like 483,600,000. And then that's it. That's how much that number looks like in its standard form. So let's look at these place value patterns. Canada's land area is about 4 million square miles. Iceland has a land area of about 40,000 square miles, so it's smaller. Compare the two areas, and we'll use the place value chart to help us. First, we're going to write the numbers in the place value chart. This is 4 million, 4 in the 1 million's place, with all those zeros after. And then we have 40,000, that's 4 in the 10,000's place, with all those zeros following after. Now we're just going to count the number of whole number place value positions. So we have the last place, if we're going this way, the last place they both match is here. And remember, for every one we go over, there's 10 more. So right, there's 10 ones. Then it takes 10 rods to make 10 of the 10s. It goes over times 10 times 10 times 10, right? So here, this is the last place they meet, times 10 to get here, and times another 10 to get here. Well, 10 times 10 is 100. So 4 million has 100 more whole number places than 40,000 does. So 4 million is 100 times as much as 40,000. So Canada's estimated land area is 100 times as much as Iceland's estimated land area. You can use place value patterns to rename a number. So if we wanted to rename 40,000 using other place values, we can say for 10,000s, right? 4 in the 10,000s place. Or maybe we want to say 40, and then have the 1,000 over here, so it's 40,000s. Or maybe we want to call it 400 tens, or 400 hundreds, I should say. 400 times 100. 400 times 100. That should be 40 there. So as long as your zeros come together to make the whole amount, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 zeros here. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So as long as you have all your zeros accounted for, you're all right. Let's have a look at the Sharon show and see if we're understanding okay. They first want us to complete the place value chart to find the value of each digit. So we have 7 in the 1 million's place, 300,000s, 3 10,000s, 3 1,000s, 800 ones, 2 10s in the ones area, and 0 ones. So here's the number we have. This is 7 times 1 million, which is 7 million. I wish I had that many dollars. And 3 times 100,000, which is 300,000. We have 3 times 10,000, which is 30,000. 3 times 1,000, which is 3,000. 8 times 100, which is 800. 2 times 10, which is 20. And then we didn't have any ones, so that ends up being 0 times 1, 0. So these are the values of everything. This would be a lot of money, right? That would be nice to have all added up together. Write the value of the underlined digit. Okay, I also want you to think to yourself and practice saying these, because I know that's hard at first. Remember, you say the 3 digits just like you would if it was just hundreds, but at the end of each period, you're going to say the name of that period, whether it's millions or thousands. So at each comma is where the period ends. So I have 1,574,833. And this 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 spots over, 1, 2, 3, 4 spots over is 1,000. So 1,000, I should say 4 times 1,000 is 4,000. All right, practice saying this one. Give it a try. That is 598,102. And they want us to say the value of this place value. This is the hundreds place, and it's 1 there. 1 times 100 is 100. Go ahead and pause and try this one if you feel like you're ready to do it. I'm going to say this number. We're 2 full periods over, so we're sitting right here. 7,093,455. The 9 is in the 10,000s place here. So it would be 9 times 10,000, which would be 90,000. Let's try this one. I have 1 period here, 1 period here, and and 1 full period here. So this is 301,256,878. And this 3 is going to fit way over here in the 100 millions place. So I would do 3 times 100 million, which is a total of 300 million. That's a lot of zeros. Okay, they want us to write the number in 2 other forms. This is an expanded form right now. And so my other 2 forms is to write it in standard form as the number, and then to write it in word form. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let me change to a red pen, because we'll use this chart to help us. So we have 8 times 100,000. So I'm putting 8 in the 100,000s place right here. I have 4 in the thousands place right here. And I have 6 in the ones place right here. And so everything they didn't mention must be zeros. So in standard form, that's going to be 804,006. 804,006. And now to say it, I would write it, or say it or write it, is 804,006. That's it. Go ahead and try this one and see how you do. This time they gave it to us in words. That's nice because now I won't have to write it out. So I'm going to need the standard form and the expanded form for this one. Use the chart if you find it helpful to write it out. We have 7. We'll go ahead and pause and try it. All right, I have 7,020,032. So I have 7 in the millions place. I'm going to go with a blue color on this. 7 in the millions place. I'll put it down here. Oh, that blue's hard to see. I'll put it in red, but down at the bottom. 7 million. I have 20,000. That's 20 is 2 in the 10,000s place. And 32. 32. Let me put some zeros there. Commas at the end of each period. So there's my number now. 7,020,032. So it comes out to be 7,020,032. And in expanded form, that is 7 times 1 million, because that 7's in the millions place, added to 2 times 10,000, because that 10 is in the thousands place, added to 3 times 10, added to 2 times 1's place, 2 times 1. There it is in an expanded form. Hopefully this all makes sense to you and you can transition this knowledge and be successful in Think Central. Good luck.